After 4 o'clock. Just had some Mexican food. Got a few minutes to spare. Supposed to be meeting someone over at Encanto Taps here in BGC. Have a couple beers for happy hour. Yeah, BGC is a cool spot. You feel like you're not in the Philippines when you're here. That's the Shangri-La right there. That's the Philippine Stock Exchange right there. Ascot Tower back there. I believe this is called High Street. A bunch of little malls, restaurants, cafes, salons, bakeries, coffee shops. Yeah, I've just been chilling here. Been in Manila for almost a week now. And yeah, it's good. Been hitting a bunch of restaurants, did some brewery tours, visited Barrie. So yeah, everybody wants to know about Barrie. I gotta save some details, I can't share everything. Yeah, Barrie is doing well. He's actually doing extremely well, considering the situation. Oh yeah, Stank's watching. Hey Flying Circus, how you doing, man? You're doing great work with some of your videos, man. The community really appreciates that. You and the Copycat channel are proof that not all heroes wear capes. So thank you and keep it up. Yeah, Barry's at Bilibid Prison in the BIWF, Bureau of Immigration Wardens Facility. It's a minimum security place for sure. I mean, there is barbed wire, there are guards armed. They've kind of got the inmates segregated. There's like the Chinese are all in one section, and like the foreigners are kind of in the other section, like 2 or 3 other sections. Like I think they kind of keep like the Muslims and the Arabs on one side also, and the Chinese on one side, and then basically everybody else on another. I guess there's another guy from Alabama named Barry there. So believe it or not, there are 2 Barrys from Alabama in the jail there. You can bring stuff in. There's a spot for conjugal visits. The family only. They're real strict on that. Like I almost wasn't allowed in. I kind of talked my way in. They made an exception. I appreciate that. He said a couple of the guards aren't his best friends, but a couple of the guards are pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't get to actually go in the living quarters, like see his bunk bed and all that, but yeah, they kind of got like free reign. There's a little workout room, there's a little basketball court, and they get to chill and hang out. They can order Grab, they can order food. Yeah, we're just here in BGC. BGC is probably the wealthiest area in the Philippines. Maybe it's the most expensive non-beachfront real estate that exists. A lot of corporate offices here like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Globe, Smart, all the major telecoms, all the tech companies, they all got their headquarters here. It used to be out in Makati, but they've since moved here. Like all these buildings are all just, corporate headquarters. For the most part, you can still actually get a decent studio apartment here for $25,000 to $30,000 a month. I mean, it is a studio. It's pretty small, probably just standard 22 square meters. But there's a lot of luxury condos, like nice, big 2-bedroom, 2 baths with balconies, corner units, a lot of amenities. A lot of them are going to be north of $100,000 a month, unfortunately. Some of them could be up, $200,000, $250,000 a month for a condo, a concrete box in the sky in Southeast Asia, where they're building $100,000 a year. But if there's any place that is getting it, this place it's pretty packed. Just as you could see, a lot of expensive designer breed dogs here. Who's Frank Iero? Frank Iero? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know who I sound like, but I guess I don't know if that's good or bad if I sound like somebody. Depends who you ask. This is the exact area where I think Vitali was doing his damage. I think like this little area right in front of me, like over here, somewhere over there is where he ran in, like moved that fan. But yeah, Vitali did his damage right in this area. Yeah, been here for 6 days. I'm leaving Friday night back to Cebu. I wanted to get back for Valentine's Day to my girlfriend in Cebu. And then Valentine's Day is Saturday, so we'll be able to spend Valentine's Day together. And yeah, for the most part, I like BGC, I like Makati, but I don't think I would live there. I've considered it the past couple years, but at this point, like, Makati's got great nightlife. BGC's got, if I had a corporate job, or like, I was working for Microsoft and I was stationed here, yeah, I could totally live in BGC. I'd love it. But for as big as Metro Manila is, like, I pretty much just kind of stay in Makati and BGC. Maybe if I lived here, I would, like, if I lived in BGC, I could seriously see a situation where like 2 months go by where I don't even leave BGC, and like maybe I would go down to Makati for, hit the bars one night, or like I'd maybe go to Mall of Asia for like a couple times a year, or go slum it in Ermita a couple times a year. But for the most part, if I was in BGC, I would be like a captured resident, which is sort of the purpose of these cities. I think they structure them as a work, play, study, shop, eat lifestyle where you really don't need to leave. Which, there's a lot here. I mean, you could probably go to a different restaurant every day of the year in BGC. I mean, it might be over 300 restaurants, maybe 400. Who knows? Maybe like 500 if you start counting like mall food courts and everything. Beast 1016, where are you? Say it slow. I'm in BGC, which stands for Bonifacio Global City. It is an area of Manila, Philippines. And I live in Cebu City, but I am up here for 8 days. A friend's brewery had a second grand opening of a second location. So I came out here for that, and came out here to see Barry. And an American buddy that lives in Angeles City, he came to visit for the Super Bowl. And other than that, man, I'm just hitting up a bunch of different restaurants. I've been taking a lot of photos. Probably gone to 10 different restaurants since I've been here. And I'll do a photo montage video of all that. Yeah, this is a dog-friendly city. Like, I mean, I've seen more like chows and Doberman pinchers and like a lot of purebred dogs out here. I don't think you'll ever see a stray Oscal in BGC. There are cats, believe it or not. Even like here in the mall, you see a lady petting a cat right over there. All right, let's walk around. Let's head over to the brewery. Why not? Yeah, Makati's got a bunch of nightlife. Unfortunately, it seems like it's moving towards like all these 500 peso craft cocktail bars that are really small per bar. And, they're using high-end spirits and fancy ingredients, but for the most part, here's a Jamba Juice. I think this is the only Jamba Juice in the Philippines right here. Yeah, Beast, you've been thinking about it for 30 years, man. Maybe it's time to make a move. Well, I have thought about it for literally 10 years. Well, about 9. I was out here in 2012 for 11 months. And I knew I wanted to come back and about 5 years before I came out here. I actually started a 3-year plan to move out here, and I got delayed by COVID. But yeah, I spoke it into existence. I kept saying, like, in 36 months I'm moving to the Philippines, in 28 months I'm moving to the Philippines, and like when it was about 4 months away, COVID hit, so I got delayed an extra 2 years. But yeah, then once I was out here, after about 2 weeks of being out here, I don't know, I was kind of thinking about going home and saying, you know what, like, I need to go back to America. Like, I don't know if this place is for me. But I would have felt kind of embarrassed because I'd quit my job. I had had a garage sale, sold all my stuff, had a going away party. Like, everybody knew that I was leaving, canceled my phone. And it would have just, I don't know, I would have looked pretty bad if I just came back after spending 5 years talking about moving to the Philippines and telling everybody, having a going away party, and then 2 weeks later I moved back to the US. Like, that'd have just been weird. So I don't know what this is, but a bunch of people standing around filming it. I have no idea what this is. Somewhere it's raining. Must be some sister city thing. Yeah, so there's somewhere else in the world is looking at me while I'm looking at this guy in the green vest. I don't know where else in the world this is, but somewhere. Got the electric scooters out here, like in LA. Banana King says it's a Stargate. You kind of might be right. All right, this is somewhere else. I guess that's America somewhere. Washington, D.C. Yeah, this area's got a little bit of like a San Francisco, New York feel to it. Without the street crime, luckily. Yeah, sorry if I lost you guys there for a minute. I am just using Wi-Fi. I lost you guys there for a minute. I am just using Wi-Fi. Yeah, there's the pink. Yeah, there's the Pink's hot dogs. All right, if this live stream keeps cutting out, I'm just gonna end it. But that's a Wolfgang Steakhouse right there. Yeah, that's a fake person. That's a statue. Yeah, it looks like we got a homeless looking dude here. Even here in BGC, this dude looks homeless. Coming up on the Mind Museum right here. I've never been. The Mind Museum. Yeah, I've done all the museums down in like Intramuros area. There's like 4 or 5 of them. Did those a couple years back. I mean, if you're into museums, prepare to be underwhelmed compared to like Korea or Ho Chi Minh or Tokyo. All right, I'm coming up on an area called Forbestown. This is Forbes Circle up here. It's where like everybody that lives in all these condominiums, if you've got a dog, you bring your dog here to Forbes Circle. So I guess watch your step. Shit. I think traffic's never ending, so I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, this is where Jasper used to live. One of these little budget apartments around here. One of the cheapest places you could live in BGC. He claimed it was a penthouse, but for some reason he would never show it. Also, he claimed he was dating an elite Filipino supermodel, but never showed her. You'd think, like, you know, if you're dating a supermodel, she's not afraid to be on camera. It's what she does for a living, and you kind of want to show her off and brag, but Jasper never showed her for some reason. What's this place? Looks like they got some happy hour stuff going on. Pancake House, Yellow Cab Pizza. Yeah, so this is Burgos Circle, or I'm sorry, Forbes Circle. Yeah, you'll see everybody's got their dogs out here. I see a beagle. I see a dachshund. Yeah, a bunch of expensive corgis, poodles, no Oscalls. Yeah, you'll notice in this area there's no potholes on the road. Everywhere it's got a wide sidewalk. And there's almost no overhead wires, like the spaghetti wiring. This isn't wiring, this is like lights. No stray dogs either. Yeah, this is Forbes Town right here. Just a bunch of bars and restaurants. Yeah, this is in Kanto Taps. It's a brewery here in BGC. I guess I'll go. Can I sit outside? Sit there.
Happy hour. I will get the beers until 6 p.m.
Okay. What you sell the beer here?
Yes, sir. This is local beer.
Can I get a big mango hazy?
Yes.
A big one?
Buy one, get one, so it has to be the same flavor and the same size.
That's fine.
You'll get 2 glasses.
Yeah, one now. Thank you. Yeah, it's happy hour. What do you know? Yeah, I don't think Stank's ever been here to Manila. He couldn't afford it out here. All right, she's bringing my beer. Thank you. Cheers, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to shut this live off, drink some beers here, relax. Everybody have a good day. See ya.